So following on from my Is It Worth It video on Rise of the Ronin on the weekend, I've put a hell of a lot more hours into it. I put a lot on the weekend in, even before I made the video, and since then I've put in another 12 hours probably. This is a game that seems to be, it just keeps on giving. The more you do in it, it's very rewarding. I don't know how to explain it. The gameplay loop is very, very fun, which is very important within a game. Now, there's a lot of moving parts within Rise of the Ronin in terms of there are just standard side quests. There are the bond quests for the bond system, which I didn't really talk about too much in my Is It Worth It video because I didn't want to overcomplicate it. But essentially, you forge relationships with certain characters by either aligning with them and making choices and through gameplay actions and through speech, which increases or decreases your relationship with said character, and you can bring that character along with you on certain missions. There's just all these different little nuances within the game. The combat especially, the more you progress and the higher level up you get, and the more combat styles you can unlock some pretty awesome ones, and it just becomes so fun, and you can just change up your gameplay style on a whim as you see fit, really. There's just so much to see and so much to do in the game. Essentially, like I said in my other video, I still don't think it should have been priced at 70 quid, especially with the performance issues, and the fact that, of course, although the game graphically is absolutely fine, in my opinion, no, it's not the best looking one out there, but it's absolutely fine. It's not, compared to a lot of other games releasing on the market, it doesn't look as nifty as those. But in terms of core gameplay, which is the most important thing for a video game, this game knocks it out of the park. It truly is a diamond in the rough, and would 100% be granted entrance into the Cave of Wonders, because it's doing wonders with all of its customization. Like, every time I think I've seen every piece of armor and equipment, there's more, and the fact that you can transmog and change and make your guy look however you want but still keep equipping the best stat items, which is standard RPG stuff. This game is a Japanese role-playing game, but actually set in feudal Japan. You know, I know there are JRPGs, but this is a role-playing game. If you got, obviously, I know a lot of people out there are comparing Ghost of Tsushima with Rise of the Ronin, and although they are similar, of course, Ghost of Tsushima is a action adventure game, whereas Rise of the Ronin is it's an RPG. This is a role-playing game through and through, with everything, with choices, leveling up, all the different weapons and items that you can equip. Yes, you can do that in Ghost of Tsushima to a point, but it's more weapon skins you're unlocking in Ghost of Tsushima, and yes, you do get skill points to put in a quite small skill tree, but Rise of the Ronin has more in it. Doesn't make it better, but it just has more. There is so much to enjoy in Rise of the Ronin, and I'm hoping that they also expand upon it with some DLC. Hopefully, maybe, you never know. We might get that if Sony see it as a success, but then they didn't even see Days Gone as a success, and Days Gone, again, was a phenomenal open-world zombie survival game that did not get the credit it deserved. And I think Rise of the Ronin, unfortunately, is going to go in that area. It's going to be a game that's underappreciated at release, but over time will use it with its just immense gravitational charisma, will just pull in a lot more players. But let me know in the comments down below if you have played Rise of the Ronin this weekend. I have been playing the absolute crap out of it, and will continue for the remainder of for the foreseeable future to be playing the crap out of this game. It is very fun. It does have its performance issues, and obviously its graphical issues. Of course, I am not ignoring those, but if I was to give it a rating on a review, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. It drops 2 points, one for its graphical fidelity. I think it could have been a little bit better, maybe, and also a point for performance. But everything else, story, characters, voice acting, gameplay, content, is all up there, and definitely an 8 out of 10 in a ranking scale, but I don't really do that much anymore. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking of this game, and as always, thank you very much for watching.